Hey guys, welcome to episode 2 of 13 Ghosts of Scooby Doo. And we're going to be playing a little bit more of, our D&D session with our game master, Vinius. I am not going to be the game master. As usual, we will not be on camera. None of us will. Not all of us are really comfortable being in front of a camera. So that is why we have these little images that are going to be lighting up, melting out whenever somebody talks. I'm still new to D&D, and I'm just trying to have fun and play it. Of course, last week I was kind of annoyed and pissed off that I got silenced by the fucking Birchie. And then I didn't realize that I could have just walked out and cast fucking Dispel at it. Lessons learned. So hopefully I won't have any more corporeal beings to deal with. I'll have more to deal with undead, which I can just incinerate those SOBs and be done with it. Okay, and without further ado, I bring you to our game master.
Arrow, and welcome back to D&D 13 Ghosts, episode 2. All right, so to recap, they've all defeated the Banshee. They were taken from the afterlife to two portals where Azrael bitched to complain the entire time because his nightlight was going out. And then they arrive at a place called Port de Leon. Okay, so I introduce you guys to Chapter 2, The Pirates of the Port.
Not Pirates of Penzance? Damn it.
No, but it's not the Pirates of the Caribbean. Otherwise, I would be banging Johnny Depp and Legolas. Okay. Oh,
I think all of us would be with like let's on that one. Okay.
Orlando Bloom.
Orlando Bloom, yes.
Yep.
The only issue that I have with Orlando Bloom is those nudes. That was not the team. I'm hoping he was just a grower. I'm really hoping he's a grower. Anyways.
He's a skinny. He's too skinny.
I'm sorry, the booty was disappointing.
So let me guess, Eric, you like guys a little more meat on them?
I do. And he's got like the reverse butter face. Like everything was not good, but his face was okay. We're due with the face.
How do you put it back over the body? Anyway, welcome to chapter 2, guys. So you guys have gone into the inn, Port de Leon Inn. They have spent the night, and they have all got a full rest. No problems happening because there's nothing wrong with the inn. So you then walk downstairs to the Port de Leon Inn. You guys begin to start trickling downstairs, and you see my character. First, this is just a picture, but first you see my character in the corner, sitting in the corner of the tavern, where he's got a little portal open, and there's this woman. She's a blonde. She's beautiful. She's the same woman you saw last night, except
She
for
stones her own tights, you know.
Except she seems to be completely fine as of this morning. Nothing seems to be wrong with her at all. And you see them staring into this portal, and as you guys walk and mosey on over, the portal shows a bunch of people partying. It looks to be gods and people who have passed away, just a partying and having a good old time. And he's just pointing it out to her and going, "Yeah, look, this is so and so, and that's so and so, and that's the goddess Saloon. Oh yeah, she's beautiful. Oh yeah."
You lead a rich fantasy life.
I do. So he sees you guys and snaps the portal shut. So this woman turns around and introduces herself as Alune, Lady Alune. She is the owner of the inn. And she wanted to. She goes and talks to you. She's like, "Hello, dears. I do apologize for last night. I was working a 42-hour shift straight, and last night was the first time that I got a chance to sleep. Thanks to the young drow elf here, he helped me out." My character just looks at her and goes, "Oh, it was nothing. It's nothing. As a necromancer, I have the innate ability to be able to put anybody to sleep. So, travelers, what are we going to do today? Is the question."
Sneer at your necromancy.
um,
I'm gonna sit in a corner and I'm gonna pull out the notes I stole from the Iron, or the contact list I stole from the Iron Maiden, and I want to flip through it and see if there's anybody in Port de Leon.
ooh, okay, all right. Roll. I mean, do you, I don't think so. I have the book. All right. So there is a contact indeed in Port de Leon. It is a man with the only thing that his name says is Featherbane. Featherbane. He is told that 3 clicks on glass a glass window at the shop of the arts will summon him.
I think I just figured out why she slept so soundly. Look how many fingers this character has.
Right. I'm gonna put the contact sheet back in my satchel.
Did you write that down? You need me to say it again because I remember what I said.
Mhm.
Okay, so basically, she is fluttering around. She goes and she gets you guys breakfast. She gives you an array of fruit trays and an array of. She has some eggs that she has cooked, hard-boiled eggs for you guys, and a few bits and bobs of some sausages and some ham because they have their own pigs there. So she has, gotten this little array of breakfast meats, and she was like, "Here on the house, he's already paid for it," and points to my character. So breakfast is now being served. You guys don't have to worry about food or eating or anything like that. My character then walks upstairs because I don't see the barbarian. Um, um, Akun. So I walk upstairs and realize that Akun is asleep, and he is in a deep sleep. Nothing magical, nothing crazy. He's just been through it and he's tired. So he is up there. Is going to be sleeping the rest of the shift. AKA, in real life, he has real life things to do. Okay.
I'm sitting there looking like I'm half dead, and my glow is like it's dim, but it's there. It's back. It's not flickering anymore. It's not, but it's dim. And I'm sitting
Mhm.
there trying to eat this pomegranate. Like it is the last piece of fruit on the planet. I look like that kid. Remember in WandaVision how there was that commercial of the kid with the magic yo or whatever it was, and he couldn't get it open, and he died on the deserted island. That's me.
I'm gonna offer you a pipe of catnip.
All right.
Oh no,
Can
mint. Thank
everybody
you.
can everybody see the picture of my character with the blonde?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I commented on how you managed to get her to
Okay.
sleep so deeply.
All right. Oh, it's just because on Hyper's channel it's not showing it. Okay.
Okay.
I was just asking. Okay, so basically, you guys start to eat, and she begins to tell you about Port de Leon. Port de Leon was discovered 200 years ago by a famous Spanish conqueror named Jack de Leon. There is a statue, a grand statue of him inside of the center of the port. He was a great man. He brought prosperity to all until one day he just disappeared and nobody knew what happened to him. But the port remained open, and there is even a museum. His home was turned into a museum, and people practically worship him because of what a great person he was. And she's telling you this like a big grand story about how happy she is. And she's really proud of the heritage of Port de Leon.
Is there a dominant religion in Port de Leon?
There's no dominant religion. They don't really speak about religion. It's mostly a trades place. So there's so many
Okay.
people coming in and out, they don't really mind.
Do
Okay, so
I
it's more
have
of like
contacts here?
Mhm.
Sorry, go ahead.
Do you have contacts here? You mean the Thieves
Yeah.
Guild? Or if you want to roll for that, you can. I don't mind it. Make up your own personal roll and see, choose a number and see if you get higher than that.
your DM is saying if you roll high enough, he'll invent an NPC for you.
Well, my memory's shit, so never mind.
Welcome to the
Man,
club.
I really need to stop smoking catmint in the morning.
I was gonna say that, and you're over 40, but okay. So, all right. So does anybody have any
Looks like he's
questions?
got 7 fingers.
It's just because he's holding something in his hand. So does anybody have any questions for him or her or anything like that? Does anybody have any, do they want any more background or anything like that?
I find the sunniest window I can, and I sit in front of it and try to absorb as much sun as I can.
Well, the sunlight in the picture, the sunlight is bright and it is shining, and there is nothing feels bad outside. Like it
Oh,
feels
I
like a
know.
really great day.
I know, and that's why I'm opening myself up and letting it all in. I'm just like, oh.
I cast dancing lights on Azrael.
Man's got
No.
enough
You've got to
fingers
understand,
to
it's
make a
not
whole
just
new
light.
hand.
I am the son of Lathander, the god of the morning sun.
Mm-hmm.
She that's
Still not.
AILOL.
Okay.
This
He
is
took
his
me.
regeneration period.
Yeah.
SHH.
So you guys took me to the realm of death, which is quite the opposite of my alignment, and it
LMAO.
fucked me up physically, and so now I'm trying to recoup.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, not that long after that, you see a straggly-haired man come in. He looks disheveled, and he reeks of fish, like absolutely reeks of fish. And he kind of stumbles in and asks her for Alun for a beer. And Alun is like, of course. He hands her a couple pieces of gold. She takes it. She gives him a big pint of beer, and he just he just chugs it down as fast as he can and just slams it onto the table and is like, for fuck's sakes, today's just been a fucking day. And she's like, what's wrong, love? Tell me what's wrong. And he just begins to rant about the bandits in town and how they normally were just a little mischievous, but now they've become downright arseholes. He looks at you dead. He looks at her dead in the face and goes, yesterday, they weren't even that bad. But today, they're fucking terrible. They're ranting and raving about some magical man, and they completely ransacked me ship. All my fish were
Oh
thrown
god, I'm
back into
having
the ocean.
flashbacks.
Shut your face. All my fish were thrown back into the ocean. I don't know what to do. So she
I think
tells him,
are we all paying attention to this and sort of glancing between each other?
yes, you can all hear.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
sitting there smoking a pipe.
Out of
Opening a
character,
pipe.
out of character. I am having such flashbacks to our previous campaign where Vinny tried talking goblin.
You mean my Brummy accent? Sorry for all the Brummies out there. Hashtag
Yeah.
sorry, not sorry to all the Brummies. But yeah, so she tells him, you know what? You go ahead, you relax, you go upstairs to your room. Don't worry about it for the day. Bandits will be bandits. She then looks to my character and says, how much do you think it would be to pay your people to take care of some bandits for? My character looks at her and goes, well, technically, they're not my people. I've just hired them to do the certain tasks. So that's something you'd have to ask them. So she looks at you guys and repeats the question. How much would I have to pay to get you guys to do me a solid and kill some bandits for me? Or take care of some bandits for me?
Do you mind if their bodies are charcoal when we're done with them?
Or slightly blood drained.
She doesn't really. She kind of looks at you with just like confusion.
So I'm going to assume that our characters have been together long enough at this point. Like we knew each other before any of this
Yeah.
happened, right? So I'm going to assume it at this point when it comes to the subject of pay, I normally keep my mouth shut because if I tell them they don't owe us anything, you all kick my ass. So I'm
And
just
I
going to
keep-
sit. I'm just going to sit there and quietly eat my pomegranate in the sunlight.
I just kind of like light a fire in my hand, just kind of like look at Azrael.
Yep.
Is anyone else going to speak up?
Well, you don't owe us anything, young lady. We'll be happy to help. Nobody? Really?
I'm just gonna give you a stern look. Every time. At least ask for at least 100 gold. Shit.
My character's still kind of playing with his food, kind of unimpressed, kind of wishing the meat was a little bit more bloody.
Well, due to this numbskull over here, how about we make him your new meal?
Who are you talking to? Not my character.
Not
There's
you.
no, I was gonna say there's no blood in my body.
You're undead. You don't count as fresh meat.
I am not undead.
Okay.
My body is corporeal. I am a spirit living in this world with a corporeal body.
Okay.
I am not
But you're
undead.
not the one I'm talking about. I'm talking about Azure, who opened up his big mouth and said, you don't owe us anything."
No. You all let it sit there for how long? Any one of you could have piped up and said, "Oh yeah, we'll take the job. How does 500 gold sound or something?" No. All of you fucking sat there, silent as dormice.
Like Mary Jo Capegni.
Honestly, we should have just talked it out first. Like, do we want to do this, guys? Do you want to go off and do this, or do you want to?
Well, I'll be honest with you. I didn't say that in character when I said.
Okay.
I was joking.
My character's not upset that he's getting drug into it for free. He's just upset that he's getting drug into something else.
I say we have too
My
much.
character is a cleric, so I don't really care if we're not getting paid or not, but it doesn't sound like undead, so my guy's like, eh.
Well, for me, for us as holy people, it's more along the lines of, yes, if we receive some gold in return for this, some tithings that we can put towards our collective temples or whatever, then yes, that's good. Right?
Yeah.
I don't have temples. I offer undead, unnatural things to my god.
You offer
That is my
souls to your
tithing,
god.
yeah. So I'm like, I could really care less, but I'm not gonna be excited about it because I'm like, there's no undead things.
It costs a lot of money to look this cheap, darling. I need the
I
money.
have mouths to feed, but we have a garden. You know, that's sort of my.
Yeah. My character's actually thinking that his food not having any more of a rare meat on it is more interesting than the conversation. So he's like there, but he's kind of just really wishing the steak was just a little bit
Honestly,
more rare.
I say Thank you, but no thank you. We already have a job that we need to get over and done with that's a little bit more pressing.
Well, you never know. It could be related. Spirit,
I
can
never
I
got that
can
sense, so.
can I roll? I mean, I'm a sage, so I should have some knowledge about paranormal stuff, I would imagine, as a monk. Can I roll for that, or
Paranormal, is that what they're calling your kind these days?
well, I am.
That was a Beetlejuice reference. Sorry. No. So what do you want to roll for? Like insight?
Well. Like, would my character know enough about ghosts to make an observation about the behavior of the people in town?
Yes, but we've not interacted with anybody, and she was just coming off of a
So I'm
48
just
hour
okay.
no work off.
So my character is speculating. He goes, you know, we do have something to do here, but we don't know where to start. Remember when we got here, that pale kid over there told us basically that he didn't know what was going on here, but he felt it. Now, we've got reports of bandits suddenly acting crazed one day, or acting normal one day and crazed the next. It seems a little off to me. Don't you think maybe spirits could be influencing these people?
It's either spirits
That's
or white
very
people.
possible.
We're
I'm
all
going
white.
to empty. I'm a cat. I'm going to empty my pipe onto my plate. And I'm going to get up and I'm going to leave the tavern. And I'm going to go find the shop of the mystic arts.
Oh, I
Okay.
thought you said I thought you were gonna say you were gonna go down to the beach and take a dump. But
This ain't Survivor, you know.
well,
Sand
no,
on
I
it.
mean cats like to bury their poop in sand. Like
This
Yeah,
is true.
I got
This
it.
is true.
But no, I personally want to go find the shop of the mystic arts. And I'm going to tap
Okay.
3 times on the window.
Okay, so let's see. If you look down, you were going to leave the tavern, which is right here. This is the exit. And then it is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks down, 1 block over, and
Left or
then
right?
2 blocks. No, sorry, 4 blocks down, 2 blocks left, and then 2 blocks down, and then there's the shop of the mystic art.
All right, I'm going to tap on the window. I want to meet this Featherbane person.
How many times?
3.
All right. So you see this old. He looks like he's an old, disheveled man walk up, and he goes, "Hello, how can I
Hi.
help you today?"
In Thieves' Cant, I'm going to ask him, what do you know about the local bandits?
Oh, he's gonna tap back in Thieves' Cant. Ah, a fellow thief. This changes everything. And you watch as he throws off this disguise of the old man, and it's this really good-looking, swashbuckling guy, and he goes, "Ha ha ha! Ah, I know a lot about these bandits. They were a bunch of kids when they started here. This is all in Thieves banter, by the way. There were a couple of renegade kids who just started, being little assholes. Can't lie. They're just being nuisances. But as of lately, they've started acting very oddly. Very Evie oddly, I must say.
Evie Oddly?
she is the queen.
Is anyone else hearing a bunch of taps and scratching noises? What's going on?
Oh, they're all the way down the street. Y'all can't hear it.
Yeah, they're down the street. So unless you're listening with your elven ears,
Yeah,
Elven vampiric ears, yeah.
I can hear it
It-
myself,
It would
so
almost
don't
sound
worry.
like gibberish to anybody walking by.
Mhm. Or Morse code.
Yeah, in some instances. But I'm going to ask him, behaving oddly how?
Well, kind of hard to explain. Like, they just sort of are always talking about Jack De Leon and how much they love him and how he is like their god. just acting funny. And then they started wearing the most ridiculous masks on their faces. It's it's one of those things that you have to see to believe, and you just don't really know what the hell's going on. You really don't. I I put it off as they were nutso, but you actually never know. These days, there's a lot of crazy stuff been happening in the port. A lot of things have been going missing. Food that was good one day is turning to rotten the next. Just really odd things that shouldn't be happening. Fish that you catch yesterday and put in a cold spot should not be completely rotten, as if it was sitting there for 200 years. Type of rotten, if you know what I mean. It just practically petrified.
I love the random quack that just happened.
I'm going to thank him for his time, for his information, give him a gold piece, and then I'm going to continue this
He's
way.
going to put it in his mouth and go, aha, thanks so much. You have a great rest of the day. And he magically turns back in. He magically turns back into the old man and goes, hope to see you soon, and walks back into his shop.
All right. As I round this corner, I want to go into stealth and then make my way back to the inn.
Okay. Do your stealth check.
21.
Okay, great for stealth check. All right, so you're basically going to be, when you passing by, you see a bunch of shops, you see people out there. There's one selling fish, there's one selling potions, there's another one selling little items she wanted, like, there's some shields, there's a dagger, and there's a bow, things like that. As you come back in, um, uh, everybody in the inn just finished eating breakfast. Um, my character is going to walk over and whisper to Vigra and be like, "Hey, just so you know, if we do get these bandits, who's to say that instead of killing them, we just let you drain them dry? I mean, they're only mortals, right?" Nobody heard that though.
I'm going to be scratching my neck as if I have fleas as I walk in.
I'm just gonna walk over to Jam's character and sit on his lap while he's eating and be like, "Hey, so, hi."
Hey. Whenever I take my seat, I'm going to tell the group that I don't think we're dealing with bandits.
Oh, what could we be dealing with?
A cult, possibly?
Oh, cultists. That
Yeah.
changes everything. Why would there be cultists in this quiet little port?
I guess it's beyond me. From what my sources told me, these bandits were a bunch of kids that seemed to put on masks and worship Jack De Leon as if he's some kind of saint.
Hmm. Well, the lady at the house told us that he was just the guy who founded the port. Why would they be worshiping him like a god?
Couldn't tell you. And I'm gonna eat my breakfast.
God, okay. So my character was gonna look to the woman and ask her where the bandits normally hang out at, and she's gonna reply, the best place to find them would be the port. Everything in Port de Leon comes in and out of that port. It is one of the major focuses of our entire operations here. So that would be my best guess.
So let's head to the port and investigate then.
To the port.
My character's gonna slowly get off your lap, causing attention to him, being like, definitely flirting with you. And then he's gonna walk outside and go, what way is the port? the woman's gonna scream out, outside to the left. She's like, okay. Which way is left?
Hold your hand up. And then like with your index finger and your thumb sticking straight out, which one makes an L?
Oh, okay, that one. Yeah.
Well, you
Right,
were
you guys
actually
coming?
serious.
Okay, my character's he's been dead for a couple hundred years. Can't remember these things. Are you guys coming, or are you gonna just stay in there like Mary Jo Capegni?
Mary Jo Capegni.
Mary
I'm
Jo
still eating my
Capecni.
breakfast.
Eric, be careful.
What did I
So
do?
he walks out to where he is, and you can see over there is a rail here. This whole area is a rail. Careful.
What are you moving?
Oh my god. Stop.
What
So
did I do?
you can see that this is a giant port. And you see that it's basically where everybody comes, but there's normally where there's supposed to be a bunch of people, there is only an empty
Everybody on the boat, we're
port.
leaving. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, thank goodness.
Eh,
All right. So I'm going to need you guys to roll stealth checks.
Stealth. I thought we were in like an open public marketplace.
Yeah, you've noticed though. Basically, you're noticing that nobody is around in this area. In the little
Oh.
shops area on the other side, there were people there. But where this is supposed to be a bustling port, there's nobody here. Where there's supposed to be bandits, there's
Alright.
nobody here.
So we need to roll a stealth check. Gotcha.
Mhm.
I got a 17.
I got a 15.
I got a 29.
this is
I
what
got
I-
a 29.
I got a 23.
There it is. Let's see. I have to
It's
look
because
at
I'm
my.
not. It's because I'm not glowing as brightly.
Okay, Mr. Nightlight. Let's see. I needed to check my stealth, right? That's saving throw. +3. Okay. Sorry, I'm a little. I'm sorry, I'm slow. D20, right? And then my volume, that value +3, then roll. That's a 15.
Wow. I'll pass. Great. Okay, so you guys are basically kind of like sneaking through, trying to figure out why there's no people on port, why there's no ships besides the one ship that the guy who is currently in there found. And you begin to look. Does anybody can somebody roll a perception check for me? Preferably two people. Just randomly roll a perception.
I'll do one.
I'll do one.
I'll do one as well.
Ooh, I got an 11.
29.
Hold on, I'm looking for my tabs. Okay, the 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
20.
8.
It's 20. It's 23 because my perception is +4.
Okay. Okay. So a few of you, as you're walking along, begin to smell rotten. It's like rotten fish, but it's like
It's the
10
smell of
times
sea
more.
lions on a shore.
It's just 10 times more pungent of a smell. It's like if a rotten fish had been sitting there for years, and you guys. It's really
But not just one. It's like a shipyard of it.
yes. It smells like because that entire ship right there is full of fish caught this morning, and now they have
Do
all
those of
gone
us that
rotten.
smell it that intensely have to do a Constitution saving throw? Is it that bad?
It's not bad enough to do but you guys are gonna be like, ooh, what the fuck? You're gonna be covering your noses and
Oh,
being
this
like
is
hell.
stank.
Yeah.
Lathander,
And,
grant me strength.
and
I'm
then
gonna say this is why I think it's a cult.
and so you're also going to slowly hear things. You're also going to slowly hear like muttering. Just people just like. It almost sounds like teenage voices, not children, not full-grown adults, but like.
That's
Okay,
actually
we'll go with
perfect,
that.
actually.
Yes, but when you hear this sound, you notice it sounds bubbly. It sounds like they're underwater. It sounds like it's coming from under the water. Does anybody want to roll an investigation check?
Sure. What's my investigation is +0. Perfect.
I'll roll one as
14.
well.
16.
Roll it again. Okay,
Alright,
good.
so
There's a 15.
alright.
Oh, whoops,
So
I messed up. Undo. All right, there we go.
so
Oh,
Jimmy, your character walks over to the water and kind of bends down to try to get a better look. And you see, so where this port is,
Whose character?
Jamie's. So
Okay.
you guys can all kind of see where the port part here, where the pier is. It's not that. It's about maybe 15 feet deep. It's not super duper deep. But as it gets out into the other area, it's very very deep. From the ship past is like 100 feet deep. It's like a trench under the water, right?
Okay.
And I'm gonna say as your character then looks and notices that there are figures at the bottom of the sea.
What in Lathander's name is that?
Of course, it would
And
be
I
in the
start.
water.
I point downwards.
All right. Is everybody gonna look?
I'm immediately gonna go. I'm not going in there.
I'm not going in there either.
Russ just washed his hair.
I have no problem going down there, but I also want to apologize. I was on a whole nother site looking up for some soundboard effects and didn't realize that y'all could hear every last fucking one of them.
Oh.
Because I'm on push to talk, so I was, not pushing the talk, so I didn't think y'all could hear it.
So, were you the one who did that chanting?
No, that was me.
Oh,
We
I could
couldn't hear any
not.
of them.
I could
No,
not.
then we couldn't hear you.
Yeah, that we.
No,
I-
we didn't hear you.
Did
So
you
y'all
do?
didn't hear one where it was like the Rickroll effect?
No.
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 Oh, okay, good, because I was playing some really weird shit. And then I was all like, oh my god, can they hear that?
Were you doing it at the same time the chants were doing it? Is that what was going on?
Maybe, because it probably would have overrode me hearing what was going on, so.
Here's the thing. I didn't hear any of the things he described on my end. at
No,
all.
I didn't.
No,
I
no,
heard.
What we heard was a quack, which was kind of
That was-
random,
That was me,
and then the chanting, which was kind of spot on for what was happening.
and that was me.
Okay, good, because we just pushing buttons at the same time then. That's fine. I'm
No,
fine with this.
Yeah, no, there's a soundboard on the Let's Roll website. So
Yeah, well, I was trying to look for some new ones to add to the Discord, and like all of a sudden I'm pushing buttons and I hear Vinny going, "Well, be careful, Eric," and I'm like, "Oh shit, can they hear me?" Damn it!
No, it's because you love to go all over the map. And technically, when you go all over the map, you're supposed to trigger initiative things. And if you go do, technically you're supposed to trigger initiative for all the little sites where there are hidden monsters. That's why I tell you to only kind of go square by square by square by square.
Hey, Firemind.
Leon not as a regular like D&D village. The whole place is a dungeon.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, it's fine. I'll behave myself. But yeah, if I need to go, do I have to go in the water to check out what it was?
No. So my character is gonna walk to the port, and he's gonna be like, he's gonna hold out his necklace and try to draw in the souls that are there, and his necklace is going to start glowing this bright red, beautiful, sparkling bright red, and then it just stops, and he goes, "Huh? They're alive, and not undead. They are alive." And at that point, you start to see one by one the heads snap up, like just goes, and they all look up straight up at you, and they start to ascend. It is at this point I need everybody to roll for initiative.
Yeah.
Great. I was hoping we'd avoid this fight, but I guess we're going for it.
20.
Always go
Oh
for it.
God!
Get the weak ones out now.
Oh no, that was a crit fail.
I mean, that's the best time to do it.
An
Yeah, I guess
18.
True.
so.
I guess your last ads.
Feels like my place in D&D lately.
Yeah, I was last one, so.
Eric, Jamie, Ed.
My initiative is 21.
Yeah,
No.
mine was 21.
Okay, what was Ed's?
20.
And what was Az's?
A 6.
And Russ's?
15. And please call me Hyper or Abaros.
Oh, sorry, Hyper.
Everybody's calling me Az instead of Davion.
Davia.
For me, it's a little different.
Sorry, I don't know why I did it that way.
Okay, so I'm gonna
Davion! Sorry.
Damien. Okay, I'm gonna post for a temporary for a picture. So you're going to notice this is what you are looking at.
Where are you posting this?
It's gonna appear right big for you.
Right here for you. So it doesn't
It
tell me
should-
where.
it should be-
Discord or Let's Roll?
Let's roll. It should be a big picture right in the middle.
Do
I
not
don't know
say
if you see it.
anything.
Don't say anything.
Oh, okay, hold on. Okay.
Let me refresh.
Nope. I just did, and it's still not there. Make sure it's on the right. There it is.
Oh,
Yeah, I see it.
okay.
This is what we're fighting. These are the teenagers of the town. They have
I
a
love
starfish.
I'm going to yell down. I love the outfits, but those masks are a little arts and crafts, don't you think?
So when you get up there, you realize
I thought that was on my sound alerts just now.
you realize that this starfish has been placed over their mouth. So while they were at the bottom of the ocean, it was breathing for them, helping them breathe. And these are the ones that Ed is expected that were in a cult.
Yeah, I want to know how they
There's
work.
something about that starfish that just gives me memories.
Of being hetero.
No, it just reminds me of Buttles.
Ah,
I knew that's where that was going.
all right. So they are going to jump up and they're going to appear on the stage.
Choices.
I just want
That wasn't me this time. I don't know who it was that did that.
choices.
Okay, so up first is Eric. It's actually kind of perfect.
Yeah, I honestly don't know who played that though.
That was me.
Okay.
I was trying to get my intro music. Hold up.
Oh God.
Pornhub.
Now for my turn.
Not sponsored.
All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to actually move up real quick, and I'm gonna probably piss Davion off, but I'm gonna cast a really cool spell. All right, so everyone in all of my allies in a 60-foot radius, they're
How big
going
are
to
the
get.
squares?
The square is a 30-foot radius, which should encompass all of us and all the enemies.
I was asking how big are each square?
Oh, is my character too big?
No, I don't know because I don't know how big the squares are.
So I'm
10.
just assuming.
10.
They're 10.
Oh, okay, 5, 10, 15. Oh, 10, 20, 30. All right, well, this is going to hit at least, if they're 30, then, let's see, 10, 20, 30.
You should
This
be
is
able to draw
probably
on
going to
the back.
hit everybody. I don't know how to draw. Hold on. Drawings. Shaboof.
Shablamshula, shablamshula, shablam.
I was saying there's no label to draw on, so I can't do a draw. Um,
What do you want?
It's 3 squares above me, 3 squares to the right of me, and 3 squares to the left, 3 squares down.
What did you want?
Giant circle.
Oh wait, there is no layer available to draw on. What?
Yeah, that's why I was like, it won't let me do it.
Different now.
So I'm just gonna point at everyone and let them know who's gonna get hit.
Over,
So it's
over,
going to be Aberos, Davion, and Jimmy Jam. And it's gonna be all the enemies except for the one closest to that itty bitty little boat at the bottom. He is actually probably just out of that range.
You should be able to now. There's a drawing layer.
Okay, let me do that then. Circle.
Did it work?
Yeah, I'm drawing it. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh, it's black. I'm just outside outside of it.
Okay.
Okay,
So
so-
everyone inside of it who's an ally, they're going to get these effects.
Okay.
Creatures of your choice in that radius, should have dim 5-foot range. They get an advantage on all saving throws, and all other creatures have a disadvantage to attack rolls against them until the end of the spell, which is a concentration spell. It'll last up to a minute. In addition, when a fiend or undead hits an affected creature with a melee attack, the aura flashes with a brilliant light. That attacker must succeed a Constitution saving throw or be blinded when the spell ends.
Okay, so every time your guys attack, they have to make a Constitution saving throw, Vinny.
Okay. But
Right.
joke's on you. They're not undead.
Oh, that's right. They're not undead.
It's
Right.
fine. It says fiends and stuff like that too, but the main
they're
is
not
for the
fiends.
advantages and the disadvantages.
Yeah.
They still, all other creatures get a disadvantage on attack rolls against us that have the
Okay.
bonus.
Got it. Okay.
So do
there's still
humans count as fiends?
No, what you're
No.
missing is that fiends are literally devils and demons.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
they
I'm
would.
gonna post the whole
get
spell in
extra
Discord real quick.
but yeah, and they have disadvantage.
All right.
So
Those
fiends
three.
are devils and demons.
So that was your action. Are you
Better
gonna
zombies
do
and
a? Will you be doing a bonus action?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm buffed essentially.
Yeah.
I roll with advantage. Okay.
You also roll with one dice. You can increase by 10 per long rest with your ring.
Right. And we did a long rest.
That includes any roll, any
Yep,
roll,
I know.
even an attack roll.
I'm aware.
The guy tore between me and Jimmy Jam. I'm going to go ahead and do a vampire bite attack.
Okay.
26 to hit.
That hits. They're 18. Their AC is 18.
All right, so they take 4 points of damage, and I get a +4 bonus on my next roll.
Right, so 4 points of damage. Okay.
And that's it.
Okay, so up next is him. He's going to use a slashing attack. It is dice here. 16 to hit.
On who?
Viagra works.
16 does not hit.
Okay. Alright, and after that, he's going to use his other move, and he's going to attempt to. What's the word I'm looking for? Let me move this real quick. He's going to disengage and run up here.
Can I get a AOP?
No, because you technically were right on top of him. He disengage. That's one of the actual moves they have is disengage. Where they kind of like do something, and if it fails, they can jump away from something and get out of the.
Okay.
Disengage allows them to move away from you without attack of opportunity.
Okay. Up next is Jamais.
Yes.
Going to rage.
Ooh. You just see his character just start to glow with this crimson aura, and he just goes.
And I am going to chase after the one that ran away, and I can't move because of the circle.
My character is just over there fanning himself, like, ooh. 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 Okay, let me do this. Hold on. I'm going to grab your guys' tokens and move your tokens above the circle. That way you should be able to grab, right? Yes. Okay, perfect.
Do we still need the circle though? Because that was just as a marker for who got buffed, who got debuffed.
Yes, only because, well, no, I guess it could be written off, but just know that all except for the bottom one need to be rolling disadvantages with attacks.
That's fine.
Because, I mean, they're going to move out of the circle anyways.
Okay,
and
it's 18 to hit.
Does rolling with disadvantage mean you roll the dice twice and take the lower?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's hit him with my battle axe.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh.
26.
It hits. What's the damage?
Let me close the dice roll out. We got the dice roller. And I'm going to be hitting them with both hands. So it's
Remember, add your bonus from raging.
+5. What's the bonus from raging?
+4.
So 5.
Oh,
18.
Damn.
Very nice.
Get him. All right. Up next is Ed.
How high is this wall?
It can be scaled. It's about 5 feet up. If you wanted to climb that wall, you can do an acrobatics.
Okay.
Or you're technically right next to the stairs.
If I take the stairs, it's going to take me more movement. But if I'm going to take the acrobatics, and I'm going to run all the way here, jump the wall, and land here.
Okay. So I'm going to say 5 feet. I'm going to say you at least have to beat 13 to pass the acrobatics.
24.
All right. So you jump that with ease.
When I get there, I'm going to pull out my hatchets,
Okay.
and I'm going to take a swing.
All right.
Oh, wrong dice.
It's-
Wrong dice. Ignore that. But actually, I do get sneak attack because of Jimmy Jam.
And you were stealthed.
Yeah, so that was my sneak
So-
attack. If it hits, it's a 23 to hit.
All right. It's 18, so you hit.
Oh, I'm glad I rolled sneak attack. He takes 5 slashing damage plus whatever that sneak attack roll was.
What was it again?
Hold on, let me get the dice
27.
on. Thank you.
27.
30, 31, 32. Nice.
And he receives slashing damage, which means his movement is cut in half. No, it is dropped by 10 feet. So
Okay.
he gets 10 feet less movement.
All right. Anything else?
No, I can't do nothing.
All right. Up next, it is 2 and 3. So 2 is going to come up here to number 3, and they're going to start bashing their heads together, right? And this is how the two of them rage. So they are officially raging now. This one is going. Oh, wrong. I didn't mean to move that one. This guy is going to come up here, and he's going to attack Jimmy Jams. And
Roll for
it
attack.
20 to hit.
You have to
Where's the
roll
roll?
twice.
Yes, I got a 4 and a 20.
You take the lower because he has
You take the lower.
disadvantage.
So the 4. So yeah. So it doesn't hit.
And that
Alright.
misses.
Okay. Yeah, he's gonna, since he misses, he's gonna disengage. Okay, and this guy's gonna attack Vigra. So let's see. I roll 7 and nat 20.
He has disadvantage, so it
I
doesn't
know,
matter.
I know, it sucks. It's like I roll a nat 20, it doesn't matter.
Actually,
So-
to make you feel even worse about that, my equipment doesn't allow you to have a critical against me anyway. So
That was only for to hit. That's not
Yeah.
damage.
So even if he didn't have disadvantage and rolled a nat 20, it wouldn't count against him as a nat 20 because his armor negates nat 20s.
yeah, I have
okay.
adamantine half plate. So
You would just roll normal damage. You would just wouldn't double it.
Alright, so that doesn't hit, and he is not going to disengage because he can't, because there's nowhere else to go. Alright. That brings us to Hyperina's turn. The Lady Hyper Dreamer.
Okay. I'm gonna assume I'm perfectly useless against these fuckers since they just came out of the fucking water.
Well, they're just regular living human beings under some kind of something. So
Okay,
everything
well
is
then to
normal for
play
them.
it safe.
Everything is neutral damage against them. It's just they're just humans. It's like attacking a regular human with all your magic spells.
Without my magic spells?
With your
No.
magic spells, it's just like
Okay.
attacking a normal human.
Okay.
Everything is at face value. There's no super effectives.
Okay, I'm gonna roll for attack.
I mean, technically everything's effective.
hmm There's no like, oh, radiant damage does this.
There's no extra bonus, but yeah.
I'm rolling to attack.
Okay,
Uh,
and their AC is 18.
— 19.
19, nice. Okay.
Yeah, because I have a +8 for hit on this with this ability. If I'm reading it correctly, then I get to do 3d10
What are you using?
firebolt.
Okay, who are you attacking?
I'm attacking that one that's over by the boat.
So this guy, right?
Yeah, that
Okay.
should be within 120 feet, right?
You can move too. Moving does
Okay.
not count against actions or bonus actions.
Okay, I'm moving right here. And I'm casting firebolt on that son of a bitch. And it's a 3d10.
Okay, so that is number 5. Wonderful. Mhm.
Let's see. D8, D10, 1, 2, 3.
Okay. What's his damage? What's his damage, Heather?
Are you. Wait.
28.
28? It
Zeros
says.
are 10.
Oh, so the zeros are. Oh, I didn't know the zeros were 10. Okay, so I did 28 damage on him.
Yeah,
Okay.
because the ones are ones, zeros are tens.
Okay.
So was that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, 28.
Nice. Fucking nice. All right. So
And that's
up
not a high level spell that I use. That's not even for my spells. That's not even taken from my spell slots.
Nice.
That's a cantrip I used.
Level 16.
So cantrips count as my actions, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Well, it depends on the cantrip, because, yeah. But yeah, generally.
All right.
Okay.
Up next is Az.
Okay. So we're gonna do this a little differently than I've been doing because these guys are alive, right?
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
I'm gonna run to the guy who. Let's see. I'm gonna go to the guy who is on the dock to the
Go ahead
south
and move
of
your
me.
character.
What? Okay.
Go ahead and move
yeah.
your character.
So I'm gonna move my guy over here,
Okay.
and I am going to bitch slap him.
Do it. Do it
Yeah.
twice.
So, to do that, I have to roll an attack. Let's see. That's proficiency initiative. Yeah, roll with proficiency. Okay, so I'm rolling with proficiency.
18 to hit.
Okay, so that is a 20, but I also have advantage, don't I? So I need to roll both? That's an unnatural 20.
That
If you
hits
want.
though. It hits though,
I mean,
regardless.
Oh, you
It
could get a natural 20.
Nah. I got
21.
21.
It's still
Oh, well, it still hits. Okay. So, then I'm going to bitch slap him. And that dealt 7 damage.
Remember, it's with the
Now-
backhand with the ring on it.
Yep, hold on. I need that now for... I need to... Let's see. I'm going to remove a key point. Confirm. Okay. And... Yeah, I'm going to remove a key point. Perfect. And then spend a key point. And I'm going to do Flurry of Blows, which means for my bonus action, I get to do 2 unarmed hits on him.
Okay.
So, do I need to roll for attack on that?
I believe so. For each
Okay.
one.
For each one. Okay. So, that'll be 14? What's the minimum to hit?
18, but once you're hitting them, you're already hitting them.
I'm confused. What am I doing?
It's already you already rolled to 8. Does he have to roll again to hit the second time, or
For
is
each
it
attack, yes.
okay? Yeah,
So
it's 18
I asked
to
what
hit.
the bare minimum is to hit.
18.
18.
That's high.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the wrong dice. Hold on. Okay, so that misses. So ignore that. The Sunbolt one there. That was... okay, so... The next one definitely hits. It was a
Natural
25.
Oh.
And...
So you double this number and then add whatever bonus it is.
Ooh, 13.
So... Double
So
that number.
It would be
So that
16
would've-
plus 5. 21?
Wait.
13 and 13 is 26.
No,
16 plus
because it's
5 is
8.
21,
You,
yeah.
you double 8,
Oh, double
Ooh.
the 8.
and then you
okay.
add the 5.
Yeah, so that would be 8 plus 8 is 16, and then, yeah, 21. So that does 21 damage.
So that's a total of 28 damage. Oh, nice. All right. He is looking pretty beat up already.
I think this is the way you're supposed to play a monk.
All right. So, up next is number 5. No, number 4. Number 4 is going to jump into the water, and he's going to swim over here and climb up onto this end. And because he did all that, basically that ends his turn. All right, so up next is Eric.
All right.
Actually, that second when I failed that attack roll, I should have rolled again because I was rolling with advantage for attack.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
you were.
Roll
Should
again,
I?
then, and if you do it again, I'll give it to you again. Just roll the
Okay,
dice
hold
you
on.
need.
Okay, so I'll roll the initiative for, or not the initiative, the attack
attack.
die, and that was still a failure. Still a failure. Okay, cool. We can move on. I do have that plus 10, but I'm gonna save it.
Okay, so this one's gonna take me a hot second because I do have to draw again, but I'm gonna cast Flaming Strike. Or sorry, not Flaming Strike, Firestorm.
Oh, are you logging into Second Life?
Who?
Firestorm.
Oh no. Let me change the color. I can't see the color at all. Hold on. All right, perfect. So it's gonna start from this guy right here. Move on up. Follow around. So these 4 people right here, I need them to make a dexterity saving throw. The number is 19.
So, dexterity is +3, so that's not happening. That's not happening. That's not happening. And that's not happening. Okay, they all get hit.
They all take 50 points of fire damage.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph. So that's not 1, so that's number 2. Number 3. Um, Let me get my calculator. You know, bitch can't do math on her own. I'm a millennial.
Hi, Croy. Hi, Croy. Hi, Croy.
I
Hi,
needed to
Croy.
refresh. The map kept blinking on me, and I'm like, what's going on? I should refresh this. I thought he was deleting stuff, and then I was like, nothing's missing.
Okay. All right. Let me get this one's.
Did any of them die yet?
That's what I'm checking for. Yes. Pity. Oh, 2 of them are very close. Okay. All right. Up next is Jamais. Unless you have any bonus action.
No, I don't. But Jamie, don't forget, you have 3 attacks. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I do.
All right.
So I'm going to attack the one that's between me and Croy with my battle axe. So let's roll to see if I hit. 23.
Yep, that hits. Their AC's 18.
So I'm going to roll the other 2. See if they hit, and then I'll do damage for 3. 19
Mm-hmm.
and a 19.
Damn, daddy. They all hit.
So they all hit, and they get the. So let's do the d10s. Plus 5. And that's 1. That's a 7. And a 13. And an 11.
31 plus 12. 43.
Oh, damn. All right, so you start swinging that battle axe. You are going a mile a minute. And you just see this poor boy hit the. He looks at you in the face as you slash through him, and the starfish pops off, and he's no more than 15. He just goes, I'm sorry, and just falls over, collapses, dead, just crumples into nothing. All right. With him down, that
Holy
means
shit, these really are just kids.
up next is Ed.
Bruh.
Quick,
Bruh.
toggle non-lethal damage.
You can.
I'm just beating people up, so
What would your children say?
Technically, we're following orders. The lady told us to go kill bandits.
Mm-hmm. So we're killing bandits.
Well, she believes these to be bandits, but they're not.
They're more like hooligans that have been turned into bandits.
budding bandits.
Like butt buddies, but budding bandits, right? Mhm.
Budding.
Rosebud. That hits.
Stop telling your family secrets.
He has minus 10 feet of movement.
Okay. That is number 4. How much was the damage again?
9 slashing.
Okay. Any bonus actions?
No.
All right. Up next is the bandit that is dead. And then that one. So, and then the one that trained. All right. So this guy here is going to throw daggers at Russ.
Excuse me, who?
Sorry, on Hyper. Apologize. He's going to throw daggers at Hyper. Okay.
Aberos.
Abarosina. That thing almost landed on a nat 20. Plus my 17 to hit.
Do I need to? Oh, what was it? What was it?
What's your AC?
What's your AC?
16. It hits.
So it hits. So he's going to throw 2 daggers at you. Right. The first one is
You
going
said he
to
got a
be-
17, right?
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, if you click the value on there, it'll give you
Oh,
the number.
I'm just doing it. 'Cause I'm also doing it on my D&D sheet.
Okay.
He's flipping through pages.
Yeah.
That's why
Okay.
he has to do it.
So, how much points do I lose?
Hold on. The first dagger is going to hit. He's doing like a dual dagger throw, so it's not like a 1 and then a 1. He's like taking both of them and throwing them both at you. So it's going to do 40 slashing damage, and he does not have disadvantage because he was not hit.
I take 40 slashing damage.
Mm-hmm.
That's practically half my health. Oh my god.
Once one of them starts to die, the other ones get pissed. That's all I'm gonna say. Is you see them angry that one of theirs is. All right, and up next is gonna be Hypor.
Okay, well, fuck you. I'm not gonna damage this shit. I'm gonna use healing hands on my fucking self. Can I do that? Can I use healing hands to touch myself?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I'll touch
Yes.
myself.
Put your
I'll
hands
touch
all over
myself.
yourself.
No,
Hyper.
mending. Sorry, mending. Sorry. Spell appears a single break or tear in an object. Well, that's mending. Oh,
An
that's
object.
yeah.
Do you have
Stop
cure wounds?
objectifying yourself, Hyper.
Do you have
But
like
it's
cure
fun.
wounds or healing word or
Oh, you know
potion?
what?
Health
I
potion?
don't.
Or
I
later.
put in mending for the thought that it was healing, and I forgot to read it.
Nope,
Oopsie.
it means you can fix things.
Oh, by the way, Ed, I
Fix
do have
things already.
counterspell apparently.
Yeah.
Hey, I tore out the crotch in my pants, Russ. Use mending.
I can do that.
You use mending on him.
I broke my glasses.
It's alright. I'll heal you on the next turn.
Reparo.
Thank you.
Oculus Reparo.
Okay.
Hyper's like, I blew up my butthole. Oh no.
If Azrael wasn't standing there, I would use another spell that I have that goes 3 feet in front of me and 5 feet wide. But he would be within striking range, and I don't want to do friendly fire.
Are we still talking about D&D or your butthole again?
D&D.
Squares are 10 wide.
Oh, okay, 3 feet wide.
It's 30 feet long and 5 feet wide.
Yeah. He's at least 10 feet away from the middle of them.
So, it would strike him because of the angle that I'm at.
Why can you not see my character?
Because they're 10 feet. The squares are 10 feet wide. You'd only be taking up half.
Your character is over in the top left-hand corner, Vinny.
No, I mean on your screen, you guys can't see my character.
Vinny, that's because I don't have the whole thing full. I have it set so we can see all of our characters when we're our Discord characters.
There you go.
Okay, so I completely lost my track of mind. Thank you, Vinny.
You're welcome. Do you need me to move my character? Because you can probably do a damage from where I'm at and attack him right here.
Hold on. No, that don't touch. You touch a quiver containing arrows of bullets when the target's hit by a ranged attack using them. I don't want to do that. Sorry, I'm thinking. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. I think I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use a cantrip again because fuck it. I'm gonna use firebolt again.
Hey, question. You're a sorcerer,
Yeah.
correct?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have meta magic? You should.
Meta
Level
magic?
15, 16.
Meta magic.
No, I do not have it.
Look in your
Are you
features.
Sure.
Features and traits.
Yeah, because you should have skill points and stuff.
Font of magic. Oh, meta magic PHP. You gain the ability to twist spells to suit your needs. Okay.
So what I'm gonna suggest you do is go ahead and use that firebolt, but use meta magic, and then specifically twinned spell or Gemini spell. I can't remember. It's one of the two.
Duplicate
Same thing.
spell.
No, I'm
the
gonna
same
use
thing.
meta magic on Agnar's Scorcher.
No,
Oh,
but
I
you
can't?
have to pick what type of meta magic you'd like to use. So there's careful casting, which allows you to cast while sneaking and gain bonus damage from sneaking. Yeah. Then there's or to cast a spell without being detected. Essentially, there is extended spells, which extend the duration of an effect of a spell that is meta magic. Then there's also twin spell, which allows you to cast a spell at 2 different targets.
Okay,
And then
I have. This is what I have: empowered, distant, and twinned.
Empowered, distant, and wind.
Twinned.
Twinned. Okay, so you could either do empowered or twinned if you want to hit multiple targets.
Okay, when you roll damage for a spell, you can spend 1 sorcery point to re-roll up to 1 of the dice. You must use the new rolls, and you can use this option if you've already used another meta magic option. Meta magic empowered spell, no action. So when you roll for damage for a spell, you can spend 1 sorcery. I've never done that before, spending sorcery points. How do I do that?
So it's like a
just-
spell point.
Yeah,
so,
you just say you use it.
So a twin spell would allow you to cast the same spell for 1. So you'd be spending 1 spell slot and 1 sorcery point, and you get to cast 1 spell at 2 targets.
Does meta magic also work with cantrips?
Yes, it does, which is why I
Okay.
was telling you to do your firebolt, but do it at the 2 people on the dock.
Okay. Where are my sorcery points on D&D Beyond?
Maybe limited use.
Limited use.
So in that same box where you've got your attack, your actions, your spells, your inventory, features, traits.
It
Do you
should
have a
also be
tab down
under
there that
feats
says
too.
limited use or something?
The only feat I have is Warcaster, and
No, click on your actions tab, and
Uh-huh.
you'll
Click
see
on the
all
actions.
attack, action, bonus action, reaction, other limited use.
okay. Oh, I have 16 sorcery points. 1 point per level.
It's the same. It's the same for me with key points.
I'm sorry, guys. This is all new to me. So, I roll for damage with my first one, then I re-roll again for the second one.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. I think I got it. Okay, so I'm gonna roll for attack to see if I can attack him. I'm aiming towards the 2 that are on the dock in front of Davion. I'm gonna call him Dave the Barbarian.
Thank you, Hyper. I'm not a barbarian.
I know. I'm just saying that because be silly. I'm sorry, that was funny. That caught me off guard. Did I just got a nat 20?
You broke, bruh. You broke
Oh,
Hyper.
you motherfucking broke the dawn.
I broke them in the right ways. Rolling nat 20s.
Okay, and now I have to do 3D. Now I have to do 2 3d10s, or do I have to roll for attack again for the second one?
Roll its attack again for the second one.
Okay, I'll just do that real quick then, just so I can get that out of the way.
She motherfucking broke my dawn.
Okay, I got a 16 for the second one. Does it hit the second one?
No.
Okay, so my first one will miss.
So
No,
who
your
are you
second one.
attacking?
Huh?
So which one do you want to attack?
Well,
Because
since
you
I can...
failed on one, succeeded on one.
The one directly in front of Dave.
Okay. Dave from finance, got it.
Davion.
Mhm.
I don't know. Am I butchering your name? Am I butchering your name?
No, no, no. I'm from the hood. In the hood, we pronounce it Davion.
Or is it Davon?
Dave,
No,
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 that's
no.
that,
No,
that that's
Davon,
too
my
good.
no, Davon, my cousin.
Davon is too ghetto. Davion is just ghetto enough.
Okay, I'm since I can hit the first one, I'm just gonna do one attack since my second attack will miss. I got a 22, well, the one directly in front of Davon. Please, seriously though, am I saying your name right or wrong?
Davion.
Davion, okay.
How much is it?
22.
It's doubled because you got a nat 20.
So it's doubled.
Also, it's 44.
Okay.
That bitch better
So-
be dead after what he did to me.
So as you, first of all, the one that behind him is the one that shot you.
Still,
You shot his friend. So the guy is, after you hit him with those both attacks, he like
one
you
attack
see
from
both
all of
attacks-
them is the same attack. One attack from one of the same attack being attacked from any of them. So
You
that's how I
see
say it.
him shaking, and he kind of falls to the ground, but he's literally on his last legs, and he just kind of like looks at you and gives you this look, and starts just talking this bubbly sounding voice, and it's like, he's gonna die. So, yeah. Rubber Ducky, you're the one. All right.
Make bath
I-
time lots of fun.
After Hyper, it is Davon's turn.
Devon's turn. Girl, she gonna hit him with a 1-2 punch. Give him a little uppercut while he's down. All right.
He got my
With
forehead
that-
stuck. I
with
mean, he'd
that-
probably be dead.
With
And
that
that didn't
dick.
hit. That did not hit. So I'm gonna spend a key point again and do do Fury of Blows. And so for the first unarmed hit, that is a 21, and that does hit. I know.
Mhm.
So then that is gonna be, let's see, 13 damage.
Mhm.
And then I'm going to attack again. And that is gonna be, yep, that hits. No, wait, it was 18 to hit, right?
Mhm.
That does not hit.
Mhm.
Okay, then I just leave it at that, I guess.
So you see Devon just begin to just unleash a
No.
fury of blows at him like he's Ninja Master Warrior. And as he is punching, a few of them he dodges, but the one that it hits him so hard that he goes flying into the water, like spinning, spiraling like an anime into the water, and he just lays out, splashes into the water, and his body just floats to the top, completely just dead, obliterated. Bones inside of his body are now just turned to mush. Okay, and up next, that one's dead. Where's number 2 at? Alright, 2 is going to attack Roy, because he's got movements bad.
This tune is reminding me from the times we used to play Sea of Thieves.
Alright, so it is going to be. It's 20 to hit. Because he lost
Who?
another person. You.
That hits.
Okay.
But I'm
Yes.
gonna uncanny dodge and half it.
Okay. Alright. So he gets plus. There's 2 dead now, and each one is 10. So that's 20. Alright, his attack roll. He gets to roll All right. And at this time, nobody has got sin number 2, correct? So the sin does not activate, I don't think. None of you guys have number 2, correct?
I don't
do not.
know. You don't number your character.
No,
Yes.
it's the sin dice roll that he made us do day 1.
No, that's envy. So nobody rolls.
Oh.
Nobody rolls for the envy because nobody has envy. That's fine.
Like I have number 6. So
Yeah. Okay.
I forget what I have. Hold on.
It is going
I think
to.
I have rage.
It is going
I have
to.
5.
It is going to do 60 damage.
60.
60.
I have 30.
60. You have 30 hit points.
No, I half it to 30
Oh,
with uncanny
so-
dodge.
Okay, yeah. So it's going to be 30 total. So you lose 30 hit points.
Okay.
Right. Up next is going to be this one next to Viagra Works. It's going to do the same thing. It is 19 to hit. Does that hit?
He's attacking me.
Yeah, 19 to hit.
It just hits.
All right. So he gets a plus 20 damage. Okay.
The DM getting those cheat rolls.
No, each person that dies, they get a plus 10 to each one of their damage rolls. So that's how linked creatures work. So
Oh
it's
gosh,
a
this is gonna be
30,
rough, guys.
minus 50.
Okay.
You roll 30 for attack, and then he hits you for two tens more, and that is minus 50. All right, and then
I'm at 98 HP now.
and so this one is going to look over. It's going to move closer to Davion, but he's going to attack Piper for attacking his
Oh.
friend.
Actually, hold on. Before we go any further, did you roll with disadvantage?
No.
Rolled against
Okay. So which one was that to do? The attacking or?
just the attack. You can keep the damage because we already have that.
Okay. That one rolled with the plus 5. That's 15 plus 5 is 20.
Yep. So they hit it either way. Okay.
Okay.
You'll have to do the same thing with Davion though.
Okay. His was 19 to hit.
So you got me for 20 damage?
No, not you yet. Hold
Okay.
on. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So no, that one's still
Take
good
the
too.
19.
Yeah. So it still hits either way, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Wait, who's he hitting?
It
Me.
was a re-roll for you because
Oh.
I forgot that those two roll with disadvantage.
Oh, for me? Yeah, that still hits.
Wait, this one is dead too, right?
'cause I
Let me
thought-
pull this one.
It was that one. But I thought he said he was hitting Hyper.
Yeah, you said my name, that's why I was like, oh.
Sorry, guy, because I was saying you, I'm attacking you, and then Eric reminded me that advantage for those two over there. So
Right.
now I am rolling for you. I rolled.
Who is you,
18
me?
Yes, he is at the one across from the pond. Is going to attack you. He is rolling an 18 to hit.
The one in
Is
front
that
of
Davion.
Davion? Okay.
Yes. Yep.
What did he roll?
18 to hit.
Fuck my life. That hits.
He's going to do a double dagger attack at you. So it's one throw. And two of his companions are down. So that's already 20. So let's do this. He rolls 3d8. So I'll show you here. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 19 plus 20 is 39. You take 39 points of damage.
Holy fuck! fuck?
Yep. You need to kill these two now. All three of them in your next turn.
Guys, I am on
Otherwise-
my last legs of health.
if you leave one of these people alive the next turn, they get to have plus 50 to their attack because they're linked. They're linked. They're linked. So go ahead, and it is now going back up to Eric.
Okay,
Is
give me
it-
2 seconds to pick out a good healing spell.
Yeah, I have like 3 fucking HP.
Wait. Okay, I'm confused. Okay.
Why?
Oh, right, because it wasn't just Hyper's turn. Hyper just got attacked. Got
Yeah,
it.
Yeah.
Hyper got attacked.
Got it. Okay.
I'm gonna say this real quick.
You killed the one in the ocean.
I need to say this real quick. I
Okay.
feel very attacked.
It's because you were, Plant. You
So-
were.
Who's all... Alright, it's my turn. Y'all hush it. Who's all been hit?
Me, I have like 3 HP left after right now. Rose.
Croy.
I'm okay.
There's 2 people have been damaged so far.
I think it
What's
was
this
it was Abaros needs healing, doesn't he?
The
He needs it more than I do, so.
Well, I can hit multiple targets with my healing, so that's why I was like...
Who else needs a buff? Who else needs some help?
Take it if it's spare. I don't need it necessarily, but I'll take it.
My character's fine.
Alright, so, a little math. Add that to that. Alright, so...
Do you need any numbers from me?
No, I just need to make sure everybody was in range so I don't have to move.
10, 20, 30, 40.
Alright, so I need... I don't need anything. Everyone is going to heal for 52 points of HP.
For how much? 52?
52. I cast that at a really high level.
Oh, thank God.
That includes
Yes.
myself, so...
Wheel of relief.
I feel the rejuvenation coming through
Russ is practically sparkling
I'm
with how good he
Ta-da.
feels.
Ta-da.
Or Hyper is practically sparkling. There we go.
Aber-
He's like, oh
Abaros.
my god.
No, he's like the monsters in Sailor Moon. Beautiful.
Yes.
Alright, and then for my bonus action, I'm going to attack the one in front of me again with the Vampire Strike. Alright, so that one hits. It's a 24. He's going to take 14 plus 4. He's just going to take 20 points of damage.
So you all watch him just unleash, Vigra, just unleash a healing energy amongst all of you, just making you feel 10 times better. And then you watch him just pull this poor kid's aside and just dig into his neck and just start draining him dry as his skin begins to wrinkle and he becomes like a dry husk and he just throws him down into the water, completely dead.
Wait, I have a question, DM. That that creature over there on the other side of the boat that's in the water, is he dead or is he alive?
Yeah, they're dead.
Okay.
That's
I-
the one that got punched by Daemon into the water, and the other one was dead too. I just did the move over there.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure because I kind of forgot. So sorry.
And now that the guy...
Jaws like donna.
I summoned a shark in the water. And I name it
You should have
Puppy.
done that for initiative.
He's an ex-bandit.
All right, and then I'm going to move right here next to boy.
Mhm.
And that's it for my turn. I'm done.
Okay. And up next is Jamais. Jammer Jams, my love.
Yes, I'm just debating whether to. Yeah, I'm going to actually. I'm going to use Blessing of the Raven Queen
Oh, shit.
to teleport 30 feet over there.
Oh, shit.
We're gonna Eiffel Tower this guy?
Yeah. And then I'm going to attack him with the battle axe.
Just remember, we have to high five over him, or it doesn't count.
You see you teleport. You see my character sitting there fanning himself. The man knows how to teleport.
And I get 3 attacks still, right, Eric?
You're still raged.
Yes.
So the first one is a d20 plus that. So let's see if I hit.
18 to hit.
No, that one misses. That's a hit, 23. And that's a hit, 25.
Mm-hmm.
A 2 loss of damage at d10 plus 5. So the first one gets 10 damage. And on the second roll, 7. So 17 damage total on him.
Don't forget to add your +4 to both.
Plus 4, which is
It'd be plus 8, 17 plus 8.
yeah.
Alright, and we should still be rolling with advantage, too.
Oh, we don't get advantage on our attacks.
Oh, I thought we did. It's only
No,
on
we get it
saving
on
throws.
saving throws. Yeah.
Saving throws. Okay, got it. Okay.
So how did
Somebody
you
else
attack
have
him
that?
again? How did you
Who?
attack him again? You used what? Your
Battle axe.
So you just see Jammers teleport over there, and with the most swift slicing motion, he just slices 3 times. One is dodged, and the last one comes in and connects. And the kid's stomach rips open, and his guts fill out onto the floor as he, just like his friend, falls into the ocean.
And then a high five with Davion. What is left of the.
The body before it falls in.
Hell yeah!
All right. Up next is Croyfish. Croyfish.
So having seen the other starfish fall off the kid's face, do I get the sense that these things can be removed?
Yes. Well, not necessarily removed, but you can.
That they
Right,
just stop feeding off of them? once
He wants
they-
to. He wants to know. Can he rip the starfish off this kid's face?
Yeah.
Ripping it off, I would say no, but it can be removed with magic if the kid is knocked out.
I don't have that, so that's not gonna happen.
It's just blunt force trauma. What is it? Unarmed strike can knock somebody out.
Blunt force trauma, I think.
No, that's
Bludgeoning, I think, is what.
Bludgeoning, yeah.
You've got anything that does bludgeoning?
My fist.
My staff, if I just whack them with it.
You're too far away, though.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, I'm going to
Maybe scratch at his face.
that's slashing.
But you might be able to peel it off that way.
I'm gonna pull out my sunblade and turn it on and take a swing at him.
Okay,
It's 25 to hit.
that hits.
Oh shit. 9 slashing damage, and then because Eric's got him distracted, an extra 30 for sneak attack.
Okay, how much is that?
Take him in from the side. 39.
Okay, so what was the total?
39.
All right, so you watch as the sun sword, right? Sun sword?
I think so. Sunblade.
Sunblade slices into this guy, and he just crumples to the floor, laying on the balcony here. He kind of steps back and just crumples and dies. And you are all now out of initiative.
Can I pick up his starfish?
It's kind of like still alive and sucking on his face. So then does anybody have the spell?
I'm gonna ask Vaya to come look at this. I'm gonna poke at
Let
it
me look.
with my nail, my little claw, index finger.
I do have this spell. I can cast it.
I have dispel magic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can cast it 6, 7, 8 times.
Okay. So, Aberos, I'm gonna need you to come over here. A little faster. Run those scrawny little legs. Okay,
2 hours later.
I'm gonna need you to make an Arcana check as a
You need me to
sorcerer.
do what?
As a sorcerer, I'm going to need you to make an Arcana check.
An Arcana check. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
On the starfish.
Okay, I have a +8 on Arcana.
Why does he get to do it?
I think you both should do it.
Because the things rolled for him to get attacked so much, I want to make him feel a little special.
Oh, whoops, I did it wrong. There we go.
You roll a d20 plus 8. 14.
I mean, that's not wrong.
All right, so 21. Okay, so you guys,
Where'd you
Look
get the
down.
21 from?
It was
You-
13.
don't you have a plus?
Vinny, that was the. I wrote my. That when I did the 8, I did it wrong.
Okay.
He rolled a
Okay.
5.
Okay,
And then
so
5
eight.
plus 8 is 13.
so I'm gonna need Vigra to roll a Arcana check now, because that was not
That
really
was
strong
okay.
enough.
It is
I
not
got
my
a
day to get.
17.
Hmm?
17?
Okay, that's high enough. It was 15. So basically, you guys find out that the starfishes are just ways of controlling these poor kids. And in order to remove the starfish from the body, you just need to use a simple level 1 dispel magic spell. And my character is going to ask you, can you remove the starfish? I want to try something.
Well, the spell magic is not a level 1 spell, so
Wait, are we
it's
at-
a level
did-
3.
You know what I mean.
Did we knock this kid out and I missed it?
No, he's dead.
No, he's dead, but the starfish is
Oh.
still moving. He's not in the water.
Oh, okay.
That's
Mhm.
why we're able to probe at it.
I'll
I
cast dispel magic.
you can just say you cast it. There's nothing to roll.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I cast dispel magic.
So the starfish pops off and starts to like move and wriggle, and it starts to like get on the floor, like moving. You guys want to capture it? It's up to you. Or you can throw it back in the water.
I'd rather
just-
No,
light
I-
the
I-
son of a bitch on fire.
No. I run up to it and I start probing at it, and with like I pick up whatever I can nearby, and I immediately start probing at it.
Okay.
I
I went
start-
So
I
I
went
take
to learn as much as I can about it.
I pick up my fire staff and I start pointing it at the starfish.
My glow illuminates, and I turn around and I give you a deathly glare, and I say, "Don't you fucking dare!"
The minute that thing tries to attach to you, I am scorching that thing to death.
So I look to Jimmy Jam and I ask to borrow a dagger.
Hands you a dagger.
I dissect it. Do I learn anything from dissecting it, Vinny?
Make an investigation check, right?
Yeah, do an investigation check.
Okay. What's my investigation? A +0. Awesome. Cool.
Okay, what is your
What is
nature?
my nature?
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me see. +0. Cool. Um,
Okay, then just make a roll. I'll make
Okay,
it
so-
easy and make it
How?
12.
I'll
Question:
aid
Yeah.
him.
Can I make an investigation check on?
Oh, I got an 18.
Okay,
Nice. Okay, so as you're examining it, you realize that it's one of the starfish that is all around the port. But
Uh-huh.
it has been imbued with dark necrotic energy, and it was controlling these children for
So,
for
like, from a
some weird
visual
reason.
standpoint, am I finding, like, blackened bits inside of it?
Yes,
Like,
yes, you're seeing
Now,
that it was it's basically dark, and you can sense undead power on it, like
okay.
necromantic power on it.
now I feel guilty for killing children.
I wipe the knife off on my
They're 15.
pants and I hand it back to, or I wipe the dagger off on my pants and I hand it back to Jimmy Jam, and then I
Thank
take
you.
the thing and I toss it at Russ's feet and I go, "Please do the honors."
I pass
Can we
the.
grab all the bodies real quick?
I
Everyone,
was gonna
clear out
ask
of the way!
about
Clear
this
out of the
body. Like,
fucking way!
is it? Can we give him a potion to revive him, or is he gone?
They're gone. But my character leans over the child and looks at it and pulls his mask down and pulls the hat off him to reveal none other than a 15-year-old boy. And I look over him and I hold my hand over his face. My eyes glow dark red, and I say, "From dust to bone, from silence to groan, rise now and serve, from death be shown." As a
I
dark
interrupt
energy,
him and cast Revivify. I say
no,
nothing and he comes back to life.
no. So
What
it
do you
says,
mean, no?
because he's a dead kid. Hold on, I
I
got
know,
this.
that's what the spell's for, is for the dead people.
I'm not using. It's like they can't come back. So it's a
What?
dark energy. Well, you're trying to revive the poor kid. I'm just bringing him back from the dead to answer the 5 questions.
It was my understanding. It was okay. Hold on. It's my
Yeah,
understanding.
Revivify says you touch a creature that has died within the last minute and you bring it back to life.
Do you really want to bring the kid back to life? Okay, use
Interrogation.
Yeah.
Revivify.
That's why I was asking about the potion. I was like, can I just feed him a potion? Then we can
Okay.
ask him what he knows, and if he knows anything, we get that information. But if he doesn't know anything, at least one of them is still alive.
I want to say this real quick because Davion told me to, or Davion gave me the honors real quick. I've been trying to cast a fireball by using 3 charges from my staff.
Okay.
I have more than one way to cast a fireball.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I think this is my only way to cast a fireball. But yeah, I used 3 charges to cast fireball on that starfish that is at my feet.
Okay, so go ahead and use your reviving for him.
I revived him.
Okay. He grumbles and groans and kind of looks up at you and calls you murderers.
How many more times can you use that spell?
As of right now, about 10.
Why don't you revive the rest of them?
They're
That's
out
why
in
I
the
was
water.
asking to grab all the bodies real quick.
If you want to go ahead and grab them, you can start swimming and grabbing them. But
I
I
will
jump
do
in the
that.
water and start swimming towards the furthest one.
I'm not gonna jump into the water, but I'm gonna sit down with the body or the kid now revivified, and I'm gonna say, "You attacked us. Do you know why?"
he's gonna look at you and go, "No, I didn't. I didn't attack anybody.
What was the
Oh,
last thing you remember?
my friends and I were walking on the port. We were just laughing, having a good time, and all of a sudden, this figure came out of nowhere, and he was, I don't know, he smelled funny, And then we asked him, what was his deal? And the next thing I remember is sensing darkness and a death god approaching me, and then I was revived.
I'm gonna look at whoever's still standing on the dock and see if they have any questions for him.
As I have them
you fucking
all
stupid?
reviving, I'm also gonna cast a Zone of Truth. That way, I prevent them from lying.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so they can't lie to you now.
Who did the guy
Do you have any
say
more
he
questions for them?
was?
Hmm.
Who did the guy
Um,
say he was?
I don't know. He was just some ugly dude. He stunk. He looked like a vagabond. He had dusty old clothes on, and
Wait, didn't that guy stumble into the bar the other day? Or this morning?
Yeah, I think he did.
Huh.
To the bar!
Something tells me we need to go back to the inn.
I'm gonna ask the kid, do you know how to get home? Do you remember how to get home?
we live on the streets here. We're just a couple of kids. We don't have a home.
as a good faith measure, I'm also going to go ahead and radiate a heal. So that way they all get back 25 HP.
Does it also include us?
Yeah. And then, with that notification from Jimmy Jam that it might have been that old guy that came in, I'm also going to cast another spell called Locate Creature.
I'm almost completely healed. I have 80 out of 82 HP. Woo, thank you. I feel rejuvenated.
I'm gonna ask him where he saw this person, like where they run into him at.
The last place I remember, we were outside of the inn because the nice lady gives us food and water sometimes. So we went in there to see if we could get some, and that's all I remember.
Do you guys have a hideout?
No, there's a little shack not too far from here around the corner that we just stay in. Which is right here on the map, where this one is.
Okay. I guess I'll tell him to get there and stay there.
Okay. We don't want to be anywhere near creepy dude. So they all just start to run off.
It's not every day you get to murder a group of teenagers and bring them all back and send them home with a spanking and a slap on
Firm
the wrist.
warning.
Right.
So what are you guys gonna do?
With my spell
well.
Locate Creature, if he's within 1,000 feet, I'll sense his general which
Aura.
way he is. Yeah,
Do you know what you're sensing for?
that guy that told us about the situation in the first place.
He's within 1,000 feet. He's only like 200 feet away.
All right, well that's where I am heading, and I'm gonna let everyone know.
Okay, I'm gonna follow him.
Yep.
I'm
Same.
gonna follow.
I guess I will too.
So where are you going?
We're all following Eric towards the direction he feels the what's in my person.
Yeah.
So, so the inn.
Yes.
Do you remember how to get to the inn?
It's where Verduven is.
That way.
Make room for the kitty cat.
Okay.
I'm gonna hang out outside though.
Davion.
So
So you walk into the tavern, and it is deathly quiet in the tavern.
Davian, you're gonna drag yourself over here or what?
Might be distracted.
Yeah.
We're playing a little later than we normally do.
Yeah.
I did it for him. Okay, so you go into the tavern. It is deathly quiet. It's almost deafening.
Oh, I have a
Yes.
question real quick. Before we get back to the tavern, what were the streets like?
They're still hustling and bustling.
Okay.
They still have the people inside of them. Just random people selling things.
Okay,
vendors.
I have a suggestion. I say let's stop here for the night and continue this next week. Anyone up for that?
I'm
I
good
have much to
with it.
meditate on after today.
I don't feel bad about killing those kids anymore since we revived them.
Like I said, I have much to meditate on today.
Although I can say that Eric's god is not going to be very happy that the people he was getting to
He
bring,
revived.
he revived them.
He should be very happy because um they're not magical creatures.
He doesn't care that they're magical creatures. It's like undead, like people who die. Should have been like their time. Well,
They
actually,
were
you're right.
dead, not
It's not
undead.
their time.
No.
Yeah. They were
No.
normal human beings affected by a magical outsource. We killed the
That's-
magical outsource.
That's still souls that he could have had and he could have put to rest. It doesn't really matter because it's not natural death because they were being manipulated by things that he let free. So yeah.
Also, let me remind you, I am a cleric. My spells come from him. So if he didn't want me reviving people, he would never have given me the spell.
He's like, revive your party, not my souls. But I will finish. Well, I will finish with one last thing. So, like I said, you guys walk into the tavern. It is deathly still, and I want somebody to roll an investigation check.
Since I was probably the first one to go in, not 20. I got a 21.
As you start to walk around, you turn and look behind the bar, and the bartender, Alun, her throat has been slit. And she's laying on the ground, dead for hours.
I like that for hours part.
Mm-hmm. Okay, it took you guys about, like, ever since you left the tavern, her throat was slit. And just then, a dagger comes flying out from around the corner and slits the throat of Vin,
Of who?
my character. It slits his throat, and he poofs.
That's not how that works.
I thought
And
you didn't get attacked.
then all you hear is a deep, ominous. If you wish to face me, come back to the pier, foolish mortals. Bruh. And that is where we will end for the day. Thank you so much for everybody for coming out today. I am your host, Vinny Arrow, and we hope that you all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your night. And we'll see you guys next time on Hyper's channel here on Twitch. As well, don't forget to visit Vinny Arrow on YouTube because that's where these will also be uploaded at. Don't forget to like, subscribe, favorite.
And with that note, tomorrow we're going to be going back to playing on our normal stream. It might be Lord of the Rings. It might not. We might do some more Destiny 2 tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. But anyways, next week, next Friday, we will continue with this, with episode 2, continuation episode 2, part 2 is what I'm going to call it. And, well, see you then. You can catch me on YouTube and on Twitch. Hyperjamer, HYPR, DRAMER, MEME. Fuck it. If you're following me on Twitch, click that follow button. If you're watching me on YouTube, click subscribe and like, ring that bell. Anyways, good night, guys. Where's my end stream?